thepascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal.
What's up, everybody? Good morning. I just wanted to give you guys an update on that crash that happened in Toronto. A Delta airline flight was landing into Toronto, and then there was this unbelievable crash, a scary crash for sure. But now we got some new footage, a new angle, not something from very, very far away, but very, very close up to where we can actually see the crash actually going down. So I wanted to share some of that with y'all so you guys can see a little bit of this footage for yourselves. But again, I'm wondering about this as well. The title says, how did these people survive? I'd like to know too. From my understanding, they said about 15 people have been injured, but I'm sure that has changed since the last time we reported it. But they say 15 people have been injured. 2 people are critically injured, but nothing life-threatening. But of course, we're going to go into this and get into this video, and we're going to see if there's any more updates revolving around this. But take a look at this. This is just terrifying.
Look
at this. Boom. Unbelievable.
Fuck. Oh, no.
Whole thing just flips over. This is just insane.
Tar, you're seeing this airplane just crash into you. Oh my God.
Yeah, look at this. Even close up. This is terrifying, guys. Look at that. And then it's almost as if the landing gear, right? The landing gear gives out and then it just rolls over, right? So again, absolutely terrifying situation here. This is like everyone's been saying, all those people should be thanking their lucky stars on on them actually walking out. A lot of people were able to walk out alive, which is absolutely insane. Now, I know some people have been wondering what actually happened here, what could have been the situation here. And they're saying that this whole thing, it came in to land, it skid and flipped, okay, at the Toronto airport as experts examine conditions to determine what caused the crash. So Delta Airlines regional jet was coming into land at the Toronto's main airport when it skidded and flipped upside down before 80 people on board escaped relatively unscathed, right? So the cause of the crash, which left 18 people, so I stand corrected, 18 people with minor injuries, is yet not known, okay? But aviation experts say it's unusual for a plane to end up on its roof. So, of course, we already know this plane crashed and rolled over. You just saw the footage right there, okay? Experts expect investigators will examine the wintry weather, because I feel like this had to do with a combination of maybe bad landing gear and very gusty winds, because they've been having some serious snow over there, out there in that area. We've been talking about it here on the main channel quite a bit, and people are sitting there saying, people in Canada are like, yeah, we're getting hit with some serious Arctic blasts over here. So maybe this was like a wild combination of wind and snow and maybe faulty landing gear. Because if you look at the footage, if you look at that video again, I recommend you go back and watch it again. You can see it for yourself. It almost seems as if it lands and then it just kind of like the back left, the back right tire, right? It just seems like it just gives out, and then the whole thing goes and rolls over, and of course goes into a fiery ball. So I'm wondering how, right? What was this, like a freak accident where it was a trifecta of all things that could go wrong, went wrong at the most opportune time? Maybe that was what it was here, but this is still very, very crazy. So they're saying that this could have been a combination of airport conditions, the winter weather, and at the time of the crash, like I said, like this perfect storm of all bad things just happening to meet at the same time. Okay. And then they say, but given the fact that the CRJ 900 jet is a proven aircraft that's been in service for decades and does a good job of handling inclement weather, okay, aviation experts suspect other factors, okay, may have contributed to this crash. And I'm thinking that, again, I truly, truly believe this is a combination of mechanical errors, bad weather conditions, gusty winds, and they all just kind of smashed in together. You got to remember, Vince Neil's jet, when it crashed, right? It landed, its landing gear gave out, and then it just skidded into another plane, right? Taking the life of one and injuring many others. And so I'm wondering if it was the same thing. Again, I've talked about this before 1,000 times before on the show before, where it's my main concern is there's a lot of planes that are out there that are old, that may not have done, they may check all the boxes, maybe cosmetically, maybe at the surface, by these mechanics, before they're able to get the green, the thumbs up or the green light to go and fly multiple miles, okay, and take multiple trips in one day. I keep thinking that maybe something was overlooked on this plane or on these planes, because there has been a lot of planes falling from the sky because of, I feel, faulty mechanics. And I feel like this could be that situation too, that it's a combination of both things, not only just the gusty winds and the winter weather and the snowy landing strip and all that, but maybe faulty mechanics, faulty landing gear, and maybe they're just not doing a full inspection. Maybe. I don't know. But it is pretty scary to think that this actual thing, this actual video, okay, this actual crash actually happened just yesterday. And again, my thoughts and prayers go out to all the people that my thoughts and prayers go out to all the people that survived this, their families that are surviving this, because you got to remember, those families, all those family members, okay, and all their loved ones were in that plane with them too. If you really think about it, this is a terrifying thing, but it still makes you wonder, how did this go down the way it went down? What is the real reason behind it? And I guess we're only going to find out as time goes on. They've said, like I said before, winter weather conditions, but is that really what it was? I mean, look at it one more time. Look at this before it lands. Take a look. You see my mouse right here? Take a look, and I want to blow this up, but take a look at this side of the plane as it lands. Look. Take a look. Boom, boom. See? Do you see what I'm seeing? Something gives out. Like, it just gives out a little bit. It almost seems like it lands hard. Like maybe there was a gust of wind that pushed the left wing up a little bit before it landed and put all its weight on the rear right wheel. Maybe that's what it was. And then the plane just couldn't handle the landing gear couldn't handle all the weight of the plane and the impact of the plane hitting the landing strip. Maybe that's what it is. But something about this seems a little bit weird. And again, why would the plane not be able to handle it landing on its right rear wheel? If you really think about it, shouldn't it be able to do that just a little bit as the left wheel touches ground, right? Because you see what I'm saying? So something's up here. It does seem as if there's a little bit of gust. Look, keep watching. It's kind of like it's coming out like an angle like this, more on the right, and then it hits the ground, right? And it almost seems like it just completely hits the ground. Just the rear right wheel couldn't handle all the weight, which is weird in my personal opinion. But what say you guys? Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Regardless, thank God everybody's okay. Critically injured for sure, but not everybody. There was no casualties, which I'm very, very thankful for. Okay. So, and you should be too. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts are. Hit that like button down below. Crush that subscribe button. We'll talk soon. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.